Hello, hello, hello. I'm a little bit late today. My goodness, that seems a bit close. Maybe I should go up a bit. It's tricky getting it right all the time. I'm obviously not the most adept at all of this. However, there we go. That might be a little bit better. Hopefully. Hello. I'm Handmade by Julia Quinn. Handmade with Julia Quinn. And I'm here to share with you my latest project that we did. This was one of our projects we did at our classes this month. And I really love it. What I love actually is the sparkle. I'm a huge fan of the sparkle. Sparkle. So I'm just dialing up my device so I can have a look. Okay, so hello. This one is using a couple of, well, actually 2 sets out of the same suite. The Peaceful Season for my words and the Peaceful Evergreens for not very much stamping at all, actually, because the hero of the project is actually this Painted Trees embossing folder. If you type it into your Pinterest or your Google, you'll see lots of really great projects made with this folder, with heat embossing and stamping, and it's just really great. But I have decided to colour the embossed folder using ink, and one of my favourite toys this year has been embossing paste. All right, now I haven't pre-embossed this for you, so I'm just going to whiz this through the machine. It's right next door to me. Hang on. Hold, please. I apologise if you're waiting for me at 3 o'clock. I didn't realise the time. I was busily working away and looked up and went, oh, time to start. So hello. Thank you for watching. Maria, I can see that you're watching. Thank you. Okay, the Painted Trees 3D embossing folder. I love how deep our embossing folders are. They give a really great deep image. All right, that bit's done. Let's get these other things out of the way. You may have noticed that my sign has disappeared. During the week, I was happily creating, well, actually I was coming in to do some work. I need a piece of scrap paper. That's what I was scribbling about getting. I was going to do some work and I brought in my drink of water, and guess what I did? Splooshed it everywhere. It was a mad rush to protect all of my paper craft, but the one that didn't survive was my name up here, so I do have to print off another one. All right, so with I'm using Shy Shamrock, which is a very pretty green, and you know I love green, so all greens are beautiful, but this is a very pretty green. And you have to have, actually I shouldn't say that, I was going to say you have to have green for Christmas trees, but my Christmas tree, here's confession time for you, is actually a white Christmas tree. It's an artificial one. We've never had live ones, but we had to buy a new one after the one that we had for the first 30 years of our married life had more on the floor than actually on the tree when we put it away, so we bought a white one. So now we can choose to get the colour on our tree from the things we hang on it, I suppose. Rightio, there we go. Now when you add the colour with the blending brush, see how it picks up all of that texture? So it just takes it up I might add a bit more. Go for it, Julia. So when you push a bit harder, the colour gets caught on all of those textured bits, see? Now, I should tell you that the original inspiration for this card came from a colour challenge, a couple of, maybe last month or perhaps the month before, can't remember. And the inspiration picture was actually an ice cream cone. So if you turn it upside down, that's where my inspiration came for the trees. Okay, now I've got my green ink down. And then when you use the shimmery white embossing paste, just move you out of the way, and spread it on like icing a cake, the shimmer picks up the colour of the ink so that you've got beautiful sort of green shimmer from the white actually but because the ink is water-based and the embossing paste has a liquid element to it, it blends the ink a little, picks up the colour, and so you've got green shimmer. Here we go. Have I got enough? Have I? Can you ever have too much? Okay, I'm just scraping off the top, and then if you have a look under the light, see it's gone green on my knife there, my palette knife. You can see yes, you need to get some of the shimmer paste. It is fantastic. I have had shimmer paste for a long time, but hardly ever used it. But this year I decided, well, heck, it's only paper. What can I do wrong? You do have to be very careful that you keep it sealed and that you clean your tools really quickly because it dries quite fast. And once it dries up in the pot, so if you have a look here on the pot, this bit at the top is caked on. So that's why the embossing paste is really, really good for texture. So you can throw that onto something, like if I wanted to be really exciting, maybe I could add big piles and make snowdrift at the bottom of my trees. So only this bit right down the bottom is the bit that's still usable and moist. The rest is dried, textured. And I'm just going to clean off my knife straight off so that it doesn't get... I've just got an old napkin here. So that's nice. It doesn't get lumpy bits of paste stuck on it. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that aside. It doesn't take long to dry. I'll pop that aside while I'm doing all of my other stamping. Inside my card, I am going to use one stamp. I'm going to use this little one here. And hello, Lynette. Welcome. How nice that you could join me. Thank you. Okay, and that's the only two stamps I'm going to use in that stamp set. Okay, so with my Shy Shamrock again, isn't this a nice colour combination? That's why I love doing colour challenges. I would never think of putting Shy Shamrock and Real Red together, but they look very pretty. There we go. A couple more trees at the front. And then I think that's all my stamping. Let me look. Oh, I'm just going to add a little bit of green to my card, just to continue that theme of using my blending brush. And green sky as well, because it sort of looks misty, skyish. That's my technical term for today. Okay, now my Real Red. And from this stamp set, I'm going to stamp this one, I think. Friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. And also going to get my little Mary out. I like this stamp set because it's got your hero stamps that you can use on the front of your card, but it's got these three lovely ones. Friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. Thinking of you with warm feelings and a wish for all the merriest, and wishing all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. It's nice to have little greetings for inside your card. Okay, there's my Mary. Here's my friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. Stamp that down there. Okay, that's the inside of my card done. And then my Mary goes on my... Okay, I've done some of my die cutting already. Got my stars. This paper here, this glimmer paper, is actually... comes in 5 colours, all of the 5 new in colours. So it comes in the Shy Shamrock, and it comes in Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash, and Petunia Pop. And it looks, as always, our glimmer paper is really beautiful. Could you tell I was having trouble remembering the names of all of them? Okay, and then these two dies, my Christmas and that lovely banner. There we go. I've left that in there. Could probably use that for something. Come from the Peaceful Evergreen, Peaceful Seasons dies. I should show you the die sets. I'll just stamp my Mary. There we go. Now I've finished all my stamping, so I can put that ink pad away. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. I have one more little tiny bit of stamping to do, is this one. I'm not exactly sure what that image is for. Maybe, well, splodges are always good on anything. They're the perfect solution if you make a mistake, just add splodges. So I do love splodge stamp sets, but I have used it on this card to decorate my trees. This is not quite dry, but getting close. So I'm just going to ink that up really, really lightly and just tap it just to get a little bit of real red on my trees. Okay, there we go. Wouldn't it be good if the tree decoration was as quick as that on the one that we have in the lounge room? All right. Now I think I can pop you out of the way and bring you in and colour you, not colour, glue you inside my card. Friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. And that's one reason why it's good to be busy at Christmas, because usually we're busy catching up with friends and family, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Making time for someone apart from ourselves. Because that's still a little bit wet, I'm going to add my adhesive on my actual card so I don't have to flip it over. And I'm leaving myself a little border all the way around the edges. There we go. And then I can add my 2 stars, my Mary with mini dimensionals. Fantastic invention. Hey, one there. When I was doing my card, I was tempted to put different coloured stars on, like silver or gold, you know, something traditional. And then I landed on using the same colour as the ink because I really love how things coordinate. And at first I thought it was going to be a bit odd having green stars, but I like it. But then, you know, I like anything that's green, basically. Okay, now my Christmas is still in my die. So I'm going to try something that I think will work. You are with me for a new technique. I'm just going to pop my green glue, not green glue on my word while it's still in the die. And this, you know, may not always be possible. However, when you do pull the word out of the die, it does stretch a bit, and that makes it a bit tricky to line it up exactly how you want it to be. So this is why I'm trying this. I have no idea whether it's going to work. I'm just going to pop that on and then use my Take Your Pick tool to poke through those little holes there, including the dot of the eye, and see if that will peel off the... Nope. Well, that was a good trick, Julia. Is any of it going to pop out? Here we go. It's stuck in just a bit too much. There we are. Maybe it does need to be peeled and stretched to work properly. But it's so much work putting it back into shape. Rightio, here we go. Oop, nearly ripped off the A and the S. There we are. Come on, out you come. Little S. Oh, and my dot came out. There, Christmas. Slightly wonky, but it's there. Maybe you could try the other proper way to do it and pull out the word and then worry about it. Here you go. Merry Christmas. And the last thing I'm going to do is add some of the cherry cobbler and pearl berries. Actually, this time As you can see, I've been doing this in classes, so all of the cherry cobbler berries have been used up. But I might try the pearl berries and see how they look, just for something different. And also I can use up some of them. The cherry cobbler ones do look very nice though, because this actual, maybe I should have used cherry cobbler ink. This glimmer paper is actually cherry cobbler. And did you know with your berries you can pull them apart to create single berries as well, if you don't want to do the triad of berries. Here we go, and this one, pull you apart. One, and there you have it. Colouring, inking up with your blending brush, and then using embossing paste over the top on the textured section. Which one's your favourite, the cherry cobbler or the pearl berries? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.